Dude, what the heck? Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody that's in the chat, can you hear me okay? Oh, Lord. Shouldn't have a bunch of people on tonight. Yes, he's back. Okay, cool. For some reason, I had the bright idea to check YouTube comments. Connor. I mean, I don't know if Connor's in here, but Connor said Vassell is overpaid, Sochan can't play point guard, and we don't have a rim protector. How is Vassell overpaid? Sochan has played very well at point guard the last couple games, and rim protect what, like Wemby? Like, does Wemby not count? He's just a run-of-the-mill defender? Like, what are we talking about? I mean, I recall Wemby blocking, Jabari Smith on a dunk attempt, being out of position, getting back in position to block him again. Very strange. I don't know. I feel like some people, I don't know. People become huge downers, dude. Debbie Downers. People become huge doomers when we start to lose. I get it. Losing isn't fun, right? No one likes to lose, but good God, dude. All right. Very late. Dude, this is my stream. I can be a little late. I'm not obligated. Clan is late. What do you mean I'm late? I created the stream. I can't be late. It's impossible for me to be late. I mean, I said it at 9:45, and then I had to go to the store, so I knew I wouldn't make it. So I did 10:15, and yeah, I was like 5 minutes late. Whatever. Screw you. Oh wait, 10 minutes late. I was just a little late. You still live in Memphis? I don't live in. I'm from Memphis. I currently don't live in Memphis. I don't live in Texas either. Yo, Clan, what's up, Ricky Rod? These casuals. See, that's the weird thing though. Like Connor, he's not. I don't think he's a casual. I've seen him on the channel quite a bit, and usually he has good takes. I feel like just losing really messes people up. That is weird. Ruru said, I'm sick of so-called Spurs fans. Be gone. It's just so much negativity. They are Spurs fans. They're just like so negative. I think people thought you get Wemby and then now it's championship time. I don't know. Clan is a Grizzlies fan. I like the Grizzlies. I wouldn't call myself a fan of theirs per se. If the Grizzlies were to make the playoffs, well, they're going to make the probably. Actually, I don't know. Will they make the playoffs? I hope so. If they were to make the playoffs and the Spurs weren't in it, I'll cheer for the Grizzlies. So like, that's the extension of my fandom. I recall when the Grizzlies had just made it to the playoffs and they beat the Spurs after the first round, and I started cheering for the Grizzlies. And I went to one of those games. I went to the game against OKC, which I guess that's when they got kicked out, right? The second round. Oh my God, that was amazing. That atmosphere was amazing. It was so good. It was so good. I mean, I would have rather my Spurs won that series, but I mean, that was a really good consolation prize for me. That atmosphere was incredible, dude. Nosebleed seats, and it was still incredible. Wemby is 19, and they acting like he's prime Shaq. Yeah, I don't know what they want. I don't know what they expect. We are a month into the season. Wemby doesn't have a ring. Bust. True. Are we even a month? I guess we are a month in. No, we're not even a month in. We're not a month in. We haven't even made it to a month yet. I don't know why they're tripping. Clan, what made you a Spurs fan? Manu Ginobili. Yeah, Manu Ginobili was beaten up by my brother's Lakers. My brother was a Lakers fan. And I really liked Manu. And then I picked the Spurs on, I don't know if it was NBA Live or it was 2K. It was probably Live back then. And I played with the Spurs. They had the highest rating, and I killed them with Manu. And I was like, yeah, I like this team. That was me as like a little kid. And then, yeah, I started watching them more. And then, yeah, it started with Manu, though. we could use a David West type forward. We need a small forward. We need a small forward, and we need a point guard. We need another defensive wing or a defensive small forward, and we need a point guard, like maybe a combo guard, but at point. Oh, God, here's Don Johnson. Don. I never say, if I said that the sky was blue, Don, you would disagree with me. It says fans want competitive basketball. Dude, they are competing. I don't know what you want from them. I truly don't know what you want from them. They're just young. That's it. They're just young. I thought Jeremy was our new small forward. Well, Jeremy's really a power forward, to be fair. He's a power forward. He's more of a point forward, but yeah, I mean he's more of a power forward. He can guard. I used to say he can guard 1 through 5. I think it's actually 2 through 5. I think that's more accurate. I don't think he can guard 1 through 5 anymore. Some might even say not 5, maybe 2 through 4. Like, I think it is competitive basketball. That's my thing. That's my argument. I think it is competitive basketball. I think the Spurs are competing. They are. This last game, they were coming back. It's really tough for a young team to win against the Knicks in Madison State Garden, and you have an injury in Devin Vassell, he's our most efficient scorer. Like, I just wasn't expecting, like, I don't know what you guys expect. They're playing hard. They're playing tough. They're trying their best. I mean, I'm seeing Keldon Johnson fight his butt around the screen, which he gets caught on screens constantly. Like, they always go at Keldon. But it would be silly for me to say Keldon just isn't trying hard enough. Like, no, I think Keldon is trying hard enough. Like, is he a defensive liability? Sure. Like, they go at him. Yeah, sure. But I think he's trying. He's fighting. We just need some more players to build our depth a little bit. That's all. Keldon's trying his butt off. Bassey was playing hard last game. Wemby was playing hard last game. I didn't see anybody just like be lazy or give up. I didn't see that. I don't know. The problem is everyone wants to get this help from draft, which would only make them younger. Do you want to know why the Dallas Mavericks look good right now? Yeah, they have Luka Doncic. That's true. But you want to know why they look pretty doggone good? Oh, that's an ugly image. Sorry. I wanted it to be at least a decent looking image. He's kind of helping a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. He's just helping like just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Just kind of. Just slightly. You got to build in the draft. What are we talking about? That's the Spurs bread and butter. What are we talking about? I mean, and then you're saying they would just be younger. Wemby's 19. Okay, Wemby's 19, and then the next guy we get to be 18. I think Cadeau would be really cool. Yeah, you get Cadeau, he'll be 18. Okay. Oh my God, we're getting younger. Not really. I don't get that. You want to build in the draft, but the problem is they get younger. Okay, screw it. Let's just rush it. Let's just rush it, and we're not gonna win because every team that does that just rushes it, goes all in free agency because they got their one guy that's a rookie. They always fail. That's not how you build it. What's the last dynasty we've seen? Who was the last dynasty we've seen? Come on, chat. Who was the last dynasty we've seen? Some will argue they're still in the midst of a dynasty. Who is it? Don, you're answering? Don, you weren't supposed to answer. You're the one arguing against the whole draft. Your talent. Why would you answer? Don? Dude. Why would you answer that? Golden State Warriors drafted 3 great players and then surrounded them with vets. Can we just give it? Can we just give it a second? Or are we already hanging it up and saying no? We got our big 3 because I don't necessarily think the Spurs have their big 3 right now. While as good as I think Devin Vassell is, and as great as I think Sochan's going to be, I don't necessarily think that that's enough. I just don't. I don't necessarily think that. I think you're going to need your guard, your combo guard. And then maybe that'll be enough. I don't know. But we don't know yet. They're too young to know. They're too young to know. You have no idea if this is enough or not. Give it a minute. That's all I'm saying. It's like 8 games in and people are complaining about this team. Like, oh my God, they're so trash. Like, give it a second. Let them play a season first before and then let's assess what's going on here. If we're good or not. But I think that the Spurs have already surpassed expectations as far as some of these wins that they gotten away with, they would not have gotten last season. So they are building, they are getting better. Wemby definitely helps with that. But yes, not just 19-year-old, yes, just surround them around vets. No, not necessarily. Let's give it a second. We don't know what Malachi's going to be. We don't know I think we got a pretty decent idea of Devin Vassell. We don't know what Sochan can develop into. We don't even know if Blake Wesley, if he's going to be something. We don't know a lot of things. Barlow could be a secret weapon for us. We don't know. Give it a minute, dude. Give it some time. Give it a second. Jeez. You guys sometimes act like Shaq. How Shaq asked that stupid question. Those stupid questions to Wemby. How long is it going to be before you're gone? How long you giving the Spurs before you win the championship? He doesn't even know how to win a championship. He doesn't know how to win a playoff game. At that point, he barely knew how to win an NBA game. Like, what kind of question is that? Just give it a second. Be patient. Jeez. Most players, most rookies don't make it into the playoffs. Like, who was it? It was like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic. Who else? What other team, as soon as they got in the league, they made it to the playoffs? I guess you can count Tim. Yeah, KK said Tim. Yeah, Tim technically. Yeah, Tim. He had a pretty established team. Yeah, Tim Duncan in the 90s. It doesn't happen. LeBron, Steph Curry, Giannis, Jokic. It just doesn't happen. Usually rookies don't come into the league and then take us to Perkins. It just doesn't happen. DeJounte Murray to the Spurs? No. Funny enough, everyone's like complaining about the Spurs being selfish, dude. Come on. Thoughts on Cedi Osman? He's good. I like him a lot. He makes some really good cuts. I've always liked Cedi Osman though. He's a Spur. You don't get Spursier than him the way that he plays. He would fit right in with the old time Spurs. I like him. Should I have the chat here or should I move it? Should it be over here? What do you guys think? Right or left? Where do you want to be on the screen? Do you want to be on the left or do you want to be on the right? Right side? Right side better? Okay. Let's roll with that then. Are you on the right side? Oh, I need to make sure you're over here. There we go. And then if I have, hold on. If I have this, and then you're still on the right side. Cool. That works. What's up, Clan? What's up, Eric? Top middle. That would be awful. Clan, you think the Spurs will sign an all-star soon? No. Let's see here. Spurs got so many great picks. I've been saying this though. I feel like the Spurs will be set post 2025, and I think people got to be a little patient because this next draft is not the best draft, but there's a lot of depth early on, and I think we're our best picks is going to be our own pick, and it's going to be Toronto Raptors pick. But 2025 is the one that we can really get something good because I'm assuming the Atlanta Hawks won't be that good, and we'll get their pick unprotected. And I think around that time, that's when we're going to be A1. And then if we're good enough at that point, then it's like, all right, let's get it going, you know. But you know, let these guys learn a little bit. I have to catch up on a lot of players. You said Walter. I have to catch up on a lot of players. So you got to give me some time. I'll be watching NCAA this season and reporting back to you on how I feel about some of them. But it's annoying people saying Wemby gonna get frustrated and leave us when Wemby has openly said he wants it. Can be years before he even gets close to a champion. He knows. He knows. Wemby knows. Just give it a sec. I just couldn't believe how impatient people are being. I mean, last season, at least I can empathize a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, we don't have our guy. It's frustrating. We don't know what direction, or not what direction. We knew what direction the Spurs were trying to head in, but we didn't necessarily know, you know, what was going to happen. Everything was unknown. Yeah, I know it's frustrating. I get it. All right, we got some stuff to talk about. Hold on. Our boy Noah just posted something, but let me log into something because we're going to do an ad. Or sponsor, sorry. All these impatient people are new Spurs wagons or Wemby haters. No, true. No, I'm telling you. It's not the Wemby. I'm telling you, it is not just haters. It's not just new fans or new bandwagons. It's a lot of Spurs. It's a lot of people that I recognize that's been around for at least a few years that I've seen saying some of this stuff that's just so impatient about everything. I don't know. But yeah, so I just came across this. Noah Magaro, Bill Simmons on how the Spurs can fix their offense for Wembanyama. I am very interested in this because Bill Simmons is cool, kind of, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna take a listen to this and see what he has to say. But before we do that, really quick, word from our sponsor, dude. We got a sponsor. So yeah, word from our sponsor.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything, anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
You're right, Phyllis. I just saw Phyllis's comment. You're right. Oh, we got a video now. Yeah, we're getting fancy now. But yeah, big shout out to BetUS for partnering with me for this video and for this live stream and for the entire season. That's pretty cool. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about BetUS really quickly. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you'll receive 125% bonus. Link in the description if you follow that link. What does that mean? That means if you put in $100 on BetUS, you get a free $125 to play with. And I'm just going to show you a feature that I really like. So obviously we care about basketball here, right? You click on basketball, you scroll on down, and there's so many different options as far as what you can bet on, what could potentially happen. This is one that's really popular, is championship. So who's going to win a championship? Now, I find this absolutely hilarious. Will James Harden become an NBA champion before retiring? Oh boy, oh boy. Well, unfortunately, if you pick no like I would, the risk won't be great. Like the winning won't be great. But you can take a risk and say, yeah, he definitely will. But yeah, there's so many different things. They have everything from over or under as far as rebounds, points, anything you can imagine, they have it on here. So if you guys want to support the channel, or if you just want to check it out, please go to the link in my description, BetUS, and get your game on. All right, listen, let's take a look at this. Bill Simmons, what do you have to say, my boy?
Maybe ever.
Nope, you're not on my headset. I gotta actually hear you. He was playing on my my speaker, but not my headset. All right.
This is too important. You have the best teenager maybe ever. You have one of the best league pass players already in the entire league in Wemby. I have no idea how long he's going to stay healthy. Knock on wood. Hear me knock really loud. They need one more point guard.
True.
TJ McConnell is on Indiana, and they have Halliburton, who's averaging a 24-12. He's awesome. They have Nembhard, who's great as a backup. McConnell's like, he's 13 minutes a game. He's clearly a trade piece for them. Just go get him. Like, I'm not saying San Antonio has to make the playoffs, but they need to.
Wait, is he saying go get him right now? Oh, okay. Let's just calm down.
Be entertaining, and Wemby needs to play with point guards. Like, he clearly needs just like to play off people, high screens, all that stuff. They need one more point guard. TJ McConnell is my choice. They have all their own first. They're not going to trade those, obviously, but they have some goofy picks. Like, they have Charlotte's top 14 protected first. They have
what about Toronto's?
A pretty good Chicago first that I wouldn't give up. They have a first swap with Boston. Like, there's ways to do this. I would just put that Charlotte pick next year on the table and just grab them, because you guys hit the lottery, literally, with Wembanyama. Like, literally hit the lottery. You hit the lottery and you hit the lottery. Get the dude 2 point guards. We're not asking for much here. I want to watch this guy. I want to enjoy him play basketball. All right.
2 point guards? Okay, so let's go ahead and get there. Okay, there's an elephant in the room here, okay? There's an elephant in the room. Jeremy Sochan. Everybody is talking about how bad Jeremy Sochan has been. And I would agree with you if we were talking about the first like 4 or 5 games of the season. But since then, he's been much better. He's come more into his own. He's not just making the simplest of passes. He's actually facilitating. And he looks pretty good, actually. Last game that we saw him, he looked really good. So I don't necessarily think that he is doing a terrible job like people are saying. We never seen anybody like Wembanyama before, so it's really tough for our team and our young guys to figure out how to get him the ball and how to make him the most, get him going early. But with that being said, Wemby has struggled just a little bit as well. Even when he's getting in his spots, there's a few times where he does slip up, and he's still trying to come into his own. So this whole thing of the Spurs need to go get a point guard right now, I mean, I guess I understand it to an extent. If you just want to, if you're solely thinking about the development of Wembanyama, that if he gets a legitimate point guard that he can really develop, they can get him in his spots, and it'll be all for Wemby. Overall, though, I think the Spurs are safe in waiting at least this season. In the main reason because this upcoming draft, I really like, and I'm gonna look into some more guys as well, but I really like Cadeau. And if the Spurs could get someone like that, very like a Chris Paul type player, so good at passing, it's absolutely ridiculous to be 17 and pass the way he passes. Absolutely crazy. If they could get a player like that in the draft, I think that they're good, man. I think they're going to be all right. And I don't think it's anything to really worry about or just throw all your picks out necessarily. Also, keep in mind that you're still waiting to see what you got in other players. And I don't know why this is missed so often. Like, we're talking about Blake Wesley, which I know everyone is done with Blake Wesley, right? But honestly, let's just be real. He hasn't really gotten many minutes for you to even be 100% done with him yet. Just like give him a minute. He has a hard time finishing, but he's still building some muscle and everything. Malachi Branham is another guy that comes in as a point guard. Believe it or not, he's actually pretty decent at it, especially on the pick and roll. So yeah, and he can make some pretty good reads as well. Not only that, Trey Jones, I mean, Bill Simmons said you need 2 point guards. I would assume you only need 1. Trey Jones is kind of a true point guard, so I don't know where that's coming from. Trey Jones is a good point guard. He's fine. So I just think right now you're just kind of getting these guys going, getting them develop a little bit, and let's just wait and see. We're not waiting forever, man. It's 8 games into the season. Like, just give it a second. And Jeremy Sochan has been good. I don't know when this was recorded, but Jeremy Sochan has been good the last few games. Just give it a sec, man. I mean, the amount of impatience. I mean, if Wembanyama can be impatient. Sorry. If Wembanyama can be as patient as he's been with everything, we can be patient too. I don't know why people are tripping about this. I mean, I don't know what this Shaq mentality is, where like Shaq came out. Oh God, I'm still not over that stupid question. Asking Wemby, when are you gonna? How long are you getting the Spurs? You gonna give them before you win a championship? How long are you gonna? It's like, what kind of question is that? He's like 12 years old. Like, why are we talking about this? Yeah. Overall, I think we're okay with waiting right now. It's not the end of the world. Wemby isn't on his way out. Okay. Yes. Give it a second. Do not rush anything. Don't rush anything. Give it a sec. Give it at least a season and see if we can get that guy. But man, oh man, the amount of impatience from people. You don't want to pull a Dallas Mavericks, okay? You don't want to pull a Dallas Mavericks. Were they good once they just had their guy in Luka and just crammed a bunch of veterans on? Yeah, they're fine, whatever. Made it to a Western Conference Finals, but they're not a contender. I mean, right now their record looks really good, but I don't necessarily think they're a legitimate championship contender right now, and I think that they kind of screwed themselves over. And definitely don't pull Houston Rockets, where the Houston Rockets, they just went out and just got a bunch of veterans. Don't do that. What's the point? Don't do that. Just give it a sec. Let's be patient. Everything's going to be okay. No need to cry about it. Hold on, let me look at some of these comments. The media is frustrating to hear sometimes. It's all sorry Eric, I missed. You see, it's always Wemby this, Wemby that, Wemby and the Spurs. Sadly, I feel is dividing the team at times. I think our team, like our players, I don't think it divides them at all, but it definitely divides the fan base quite a bit. You can kind of see there's so many different opinions. Which, I mean, last season it was tank or don't tank. Now it's Sochan should be gone, trade Devin Vassell. It's all over the place. I don't know. We're going to have to draft a traditional point guard in the 2024 NBA draft if we hit the lottery again, or we have to find a veteran all-star. Yeah, just give it a minute, dude. That's my only thing. Just give it a minute. I have a rule, okay? You might be shocked by this, but I do have a rule. So when it comes to players on the team, and you're going to notice this, okay? And I think that this is the reason why a lot of people think that I'm biased. If Ruru, you're still in here, like this is for you too. My rule is, if you're under 4 years with the San Antonio Spurs, I'm going to give you some slack. I just am. I'm going to give you some leeway. I'm not going to go in and say you're trash or anything like that. Now, if there's a fan base putting you up here and it's like, I don't know why we're putting them so high, maybe I'll say something. But for the most part, I'm really cool with being patient with players. If you're under 4 years, that's my thing. Now, once you hit that 4-year mark and it's still kind of more of the same, then I get a little harsher. And I guess you can see that with certain players that I criticize and certain players that I don't. How long did we give Lonnie Walker? That's a good question. People were hard on Lonnie Walker. I feel like, let's see. Let's do Lonnie Walker stats. I thought we gave Lonnie Walker like 3 years, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, that's right. Because by that last season, I was kind of done. Because that was the one season where I was like, all right, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it going. And yeah, he was the same player. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's about right. I got a 4-year rule, man. I got a 4-year rule. That's my thing. If you're under 4 years, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. I just will. And I think that that's fair. Most of the time, once a player hits their 4th year, that's about what they kind of are, right? Once they hit that 4th year, yeah, it's kind of yeah. Not many players make like a gigantic leap at that point. It's like, yeah, that's kind of who they are a little bit. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't stress about it. This whole thing, and keep in mind that Bill Simmons is coming from a fan perspective, right? He even said it himself at the end. Listen,
early with Wembanyama, like literally hit the lottery. You hit the lottery and you hit the lottery. Get the dude 2 point guards. We're not asking for much here. I want to watch this guy. I want to enjoy him play basketball. All right.
See, I want to watch this guy. I want to watch him enjoy basketball. That's great and dandy if you're a fan. But as a Spurs fan, I want a dynasty. I don't want just to watch Wemby play some good basketball. That's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. I love watching Wemby. But I want us to build towards something greater. And most people are just kind of like, no, just get him some really great, point guards right now. Put some vets on the team, so we can maximize, the enjoyment we get from watching him play. It's like, that's cool. Let's be patient. If you're a Spurs fan, be patient. That's my own thing. I heard Bryn Forbes is living with his mother again, and his career in the NBA is likely over. Derek White is flourishing in Boston because he shaved his head. That was a comment, Courtney. On that note, we're gonna end this segment. All right, we ended that segment. Is that true? That's not true, is it? Is Bryn Forbes really living with his mom? You didn't hear that. I miss Derek's hair. Is that true, though? You're lying. This was back in March. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. NBA free agent Bryn Forbes is back living with his mother and believes his basketball career is over, a source exclusively revealed DailyMail.com after he was arrested. Forbes, who was released last month by the Minnesota Timberwolves, was arrested in the early hours of February 15th on suspicion of assault with bodily injury and a misdemeanor after a verbal argument. I don't know why I said disagreement with ex-fiancee Elsa Jean. 6'2" Forbes, who was waived by the Timberwolves after the NBA draft deadline. It's so crazy how Forbes is short on the court, but that's like my height. Like, I feel like I'm taller than Forbes, but obviously I'm like his height. And Inside has now revealed that Forbes is living with his mom after he reported trade allegedly collapsed following his arrest. Bryn is living back in his mother and does not know what the future holds for him anymore. He was supposed to be traded. Dude, he really fumbled it, didn't he? He could try overseas. Yeah. He should just go and play in China. Just do it. Ni hao. You should never put your hands on a woman. I don't even know why I feel bad for him. It's fine. It's fine to feel bad for him. I don't think like that's morally wrong or anything to feel bad for him. But I mean, it's also a result of his own actions, You shouldn't do that. That's not okay. Feel worse for her. You can feel bad for him and then just feel worse for her. It's just crazy how he came to the league undrafted, made a career path for himself, and then just fumbled it all away. In San Antonio, if you're 6 foot, then you're a giant. Oh, then I'm a giant if I was walking in there. Hello from France. Love your live. Keep the good work, man. Thank you. All right, let's see. What else are we talking about? So let's see what else we got on the agenda. I love you guys, but I don't want to be on live forever. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what is this? Wemby has something else to say. All right, hold on. By the way, letting you guys know this right off the bat, I am doing a giveaway. $200 tickets to any San Antonio Spurs game. I am doing a giveaway. Just give me a second. I need to do at least a graph or a graphic for it. Actually, here, this is what you can do. Okay, you can go ahead and enter now. You can send me a message directly on Instagram or directly on Twitter. So do that. Just say, hey, interested in the $200 tickets, and we can get it popping that way. But as far as like the masses, I want to have a graphic for it first before I just say, yeah, this is it. Like I want it to be comprehensible for people that actually don't want to message me directly. So I am doing that. We're going to do it twice. So we're doing it this first go around for the first 2 weeks of this month. And then we're going to do it again for the last 2 weeks of the month. And it's based on a sponsor that I'm with. I'm just trying to fix up the streams and fix up the graphics to make sure I have everything on point. But yeah, we'll be giving away $200 tickets. Any Spurs game, by the way. Let's see. It's basically tickets, but $200 value total. So if you wanted it to be one ticket for $200, that's fine. If you wanted to be 2 tickets, then it's probably gonna have to be $100. But letting you know that right off the bat. All right, let's see. So Wembanyama. I do want to bring up his stats. Should we bring up NBA stats? Should we go to NBA.com? Excuse me. Let's see. Wait a minute. No, not worry about that. Let's see. What's important here? So this is regular season. Let's do profile. Want to do splits? I like splits. Per game. Home. How has he been in crunch time? Game situation. Let's see. Oh my God, in the fourth quarter, he's 70%. In the fourth quarter, this man is 70%. Oh my God. Okay. All right, chat, listen. I came across this. I want to talk about it. I have not listened to it, but I can read, and I saw the quote. Just like LeBron said. Okay, no, let's listen to what he has to say. Let's listen to how he said it.
That nickname's been used over and over, so I'm not a real big fan of it. You know, just like LeBron said, everybody's been a unicorn, but there's just one alien, right?
That seems scripted. He struggled to get that one out. That seems scripted.
But, you know, just like LeBron said, everybody's been a unicorn, but there's just one alien, right?
Terrible acting. Oh my God. What the heck? All right, let me read what people have to say. Hold on. The edits of this are going to go crazy. Yeah, he's dropping 50 tonight. Okay, this was against the Knicks, and he sure did not. That's a bar. Wemby from Mars confirmed. What is this? Let's go! I am going to use the crap out of that. That is funny. GOAT confirm. I love him. ET. Hey, that's Ruru. All right. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about Vic, okay? Because he is an alien. So let's just look at some of his stats for this season. Just thought it'd be fun. I think it'd be interesting thus far to see what's going on. So has he been perfect? No, he hasn't been perfect. Especially when you're comparing him with Chet Holmgren, because a lot of people have made the argument like, well, Chet Holmgren deserves it. And I'm going to go ahead and say this right off the bat. Wemby is a better player than Chet. Chet is a very good player. Wemby is just better. But I will say this, their stats head to head are really similar. But I think when it's all said and done, if it's coming between those two, I think Wemby gets the slight, kind of because he's Wemby. Let's be real. But one thing that I noticed on stream, I mean, just a few minutes ago, actually, I didn't not know it was this efficient. So these are his stats as far as just throughout the season so far. You can see here 18.8 points per game. It went down quite a bit because of that last game. But it's fine. It's not bad. 3-point percentage, 29%. That's on par with what we thought it would be. 44% field goal percentage. That's lower than I thought it would be. But overall pretty good. Rebounding is at 8.5. I actually thought it would be around like 7 to 8. So that's good. And that's not because he can't rebound, obviously. I only thought that because I just figured in the position he'll be in, more than likely he wouldn't be getting the rebounds. But hey, proved me wrong. Assists 1.8, and he can actually average more than that once he just comes to his own. Turnovers, I expected that. Steals, and then blocks. And funny enough, the 2.4 blocks, that's stupid impressive in his own right, but it should be much higher than that. Not only has the NBA like ignored certain plays that were definitely blocks and they just didn't give it to him, but also people they avoid him so often that a lot of blocks are just left on the table. It's very annoying. I wish there was a stat for that. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's some advanced stat for how you're affecting the game defensively. Just by your presence being out there. I don't know, but gosh, dude, that should be in this category because people just avoid him. Like they don't try him. And the teams that have tried him, they look silly. Like Toronto Raptors really tried him and he got plenty of blocks on them. And this game against the Knicks, I mean, they were just very physical and whatnot, but I mean, he could have got more blocks in that one too. Isn't there a stat for that? There is a stat for that? Really? What stat is it? Okay, chat, tell me what stat that is and then we'll look at it. But what I was going to say what was impressive was this right here. So as you can see, wait, why is it only showing 7 games? Did the 8th game not have a fourth quarter? All right, anyways, this is Wemby in the fourth quarter. Absolutely ridiculous. Clutch as I don't know what the heck. If he could keep this up for the entirety of quarters, I don't know what to tell you, man. So 70%, 7 points, all right, in fourth quarters. Not something that's just like something to run home about, except when you notice that it's 7 minutes and 7 points. What the heck? 70% field goal percentage, 43% 3-point percentage, 2 rebounds, almost an assist, no steals, and a block per fourth quarter. That is crazy. That is insane. He is locked in. I actually, let's see. There's that fourth. Let's see. I wish I could do fourth and can we do fourth and overtime? Let's just do overtime. That's fine. All right, what has he done in overtime? Do we have 2 overtime games or only 1? We had 2. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, overtime. Not as impressive, actually. 43% field goal percentage, but I mean, it's only twice and it was 5 minutes, so it is what it is. But yeah, fourth quarters, he's locked in, dude. Absolutely nasty. So do you guys know what stat that is? Wemby looked nagged. Spurs have no chemistry. I don't know. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. If you're saying I don't know what you meant by that, but Wemby looked tired last game. I don't know. Bro, I was at the Pacers game and I was crying. Oh, why did you go to that game? Our perimeter defense is lacking. Clippers, Pacers, and Knicks all had blowout leads because they shot over 40% from 3. Yeah, they shot really well from 3. They're also just a bad matchup for us as well. Let's just be real. Like Clippers, Pacers, Knicks. Yeah, those are just bad matchups for us. I'm really looking forward to Tuesday, though. I think we should have a party for Tuesday. I've been debating whether or not I'm a live stream. I don't have anything ready for a watch party because, by the way, just letting you guys know this right off the bat, everything's going to be revamped for these post-game shows. Completely revamped. Way more beautiful than what it seems right now. It's going to be so great. I'm going to love it. We're going to have ESPN level of graphics on this screen. It's going to be gorgeous. You're going to love it. Just give me some time. I'm working with somebody on it. It's going to be cool. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. No, actually, hold on.
Let's go!
Yep. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be great. Guys, I want to talk about our sponsor, though. Before we talk any more about Wemby, because I do want to talk about Wemby a little bit more with you guys. I want to talk about our sponsor. I'm going to allow them to take it away, and then we're going to talk about them really quick.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
All right. So, yeah, if you guys want to join BetUS, please do. Link in my description. You will receive 125% bonus. That means if you put in $100, you get $125 free to play with. What is BetUS? Well, it is a sports book that has so many things that you can bet on. If you go to the basketball section, as you can see, they have the Warriors versus the Nuggets right here. You click on that. Boom. Wait a minute. We're sorry. There's currently no events. Oh, that's because they're already playing. I'm sorry. You can't bet on that. But there's so many other things that you can bet on. They have NBA conferences, futures, NBA championship futures, just so many different things. In-season tournament MVP, like what the heck? So many players here to choose from. Actually, who is the highest? OG. Is OG the high? No. OG, Draymond Green. So if you want to bet, I wouldn't recommend this, but if you want to bet that the in-season MVP will be Draymond Green, just out of curiosity, let's see, it's risk 100. You will win $25,000 if Draymond Green is the MVP. You will win $25,000 from 100. So there's that. If you guys want to risk that, but overall, just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about BetUS. And like I said, link in the description. You can help out the channel and also win big money. So there is that. But yeah, so Wembanyama, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people are kind of expecting a little bit too much. And I think that right now he's done phenomenally. And I think that a lot of people believe that if it's as simple as give Wemby the ball and you win, that is not the case. And even though Wemby can shoot over just about anybody, he's still learning himself. He's still learning the NBA pace. He's still conditioning himself. And yet and still, as well as he's played, 44% field goal percentage. So I don't know. I think that he'll get the MVP or not MVP. I'm sorry. I think he'll get the Rookie of the Year. And Chet is a better shooter than Wemby, but overall, I really do believe that he needs to, or people need to chill out with it a little bit. Bro, I saw Spurs fans saying that we need to apologize and beg for DeJounte to come back. Of course, dude, I could have guessed that they were going to say that. As soon as we got Wemby, I could have guessed that they were going to do that. I could have guessed that they were going to do that. Duh, they would do that. And that's another thing, dude. We're not going to do a whole DeJounte Murray segment. But do you really think DeJounte Murray could get Wemby in his spots? I mean, really? DeJounte Murray would not get Wemby in his spots. His passing ability. If DeJounte Murray was on this team, Trey Jones is still a better setup player than DeJounte. And as far as pure passing ability, pure passing talent, whatever you want to say, facilitation skills, basketball IQ, Jeremy Sochan is better at passing. So I just think that would be silly. That's a silly thing to think that would happen. A lot of DeJounte Murray assists with the Spurs, while they were good, it was mostly dump offs to like Jakob and last resort type plays. It wasn't anything like Chris Paul level of facilitation. Okay. He wouldn't set up Wemby that well. But yeah, overall, Wemby is great. He's awesome. And yeah, I guess he's feeling himself a little bit. He's feeling himself a little bit, just a little bit. But this seems scripted. What the heck was going on here? I don't know. He couldn't wait to say that. That was strange. Anyways, Wemby blocking Jakob was crazy. That was crazy. That was so quick. What the heck? I know that's random, but what the heck? Let's see. Hold on, guys. I'm checking my phone. I thought I got a message. Did I get a message? Oh, okay. Clan, but NBA 2K, my park told me just pass it to the best player every play, and 2K knows better than Pop. Once the refs learn to officiate Wemby, he will get so many more free throw attempts. Actually, they haven't really been that bad lately, right? Refs are usually were really bad early on. They've been pretty good. Dope stream. We don't play you until next year, though. Be around for that, for sure. Or not next year. You meant next. Wait, until next year. No, you did say next year. Who are you a fan of? What team do we not play until next year? I want to say Warriors, but we play the Warriors soon. Oh, Nets fan. Okay. Oh, Brooklyn Nets. Okay. That'd be cool. Nets are fun to watch. All right, let's see. I feel like the Nets would be a good that should be a good matchup for us, right? I feel like the Nets would be a good matchup for us. All right, there's a few things here. You guys, hold on. This is gonna be really quick. This won't be long at all. You guys want to see Wemby get a little nasty? You want to see some nasty? Hold on. Let's look at some nasty.
Coming back for the final shot of the half. The whistle, the foul.
All right. As you can see, Schroeder attempts to help big man up. Big man ignores him. Schroeder says, "Hey, man, I was just trying to help you out." And then Wemby says, "I don't need your help. You trash." He didn't say the trash part, but he was like, "I don't need your help." Nastiness. Now Schroeder, he does talk some trash, okay? So maybe he was trying to get under his skin a little bit. And you can see here Trey Jones is even like laughing oh, you can't see it on the screen. He's laughing a little bit. He got a little bit of a chuckle. But yeah, Wemby's nasty. He doesn't play that. So this is the whole thing, okay? There was so many people, and I mean so many people coming out saying that Wemby doesn't have this mindset that makes him nasty, or like he's from France and he's just full of himself, and he's soft, and it's like, dude, did you watch him at all in France? This dude is nasty. He doesn't play around. He's not nice on the court, okay? He's a jerk. He's an absolute jerk. Him, Jeremy Sochan, they're jerks. They're terrible. Like this whole thing, like Wemby got a lot of backup. All right, he got a lot of backup. You know, people going to try him. They're going to whoop on him, and Zach Collins going to come to the rescue. Wemby's his own dude. Like, he doesn't necessarily need saving. One game in particular, was it against? No, it wasn't against the Raptors. Hold on, I gotta recall who it was against. Hold on. It was a few games ago. Let's see, Spurs. If I just type in Spurs, we can see all the games. I just need to refresh my memory of who it was against. Let's see. It wasn't against the Suns. No. Was it the Suns? It was the Suns or Raptors. No, I think it was the Suns. Yeah, so against the Suns, he was going at them, like throwing his shoulder into them, going at them. Like, he was not playing around. And it might have been against the Raptors. No, it was against the Raptors too. Yeah, he was very aggressive. Like, he's not somebody that's just a pushover or it's just going to allow you to bully him. Teams that tried to push him off of his spots, they can because of his weight and everything. I mean, he has a lot of weight on him, but since he's so long and lanky, like, spread out a little bit more. But yeah, they can move him off his spot, but he does not play around. Like, he comes back pretty tough. Like, he will come at you. He is not somebody that's just going to sit around and allow you to bully him. That's why this whole welcome to the NBA moment isn't going to happen. It's false. It's fugazi. All right. It's not real. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Gosh, there's one post that's so funny. Hold on. I got to show you it. I don't think I liked it. I might have reposted. Please tell me I reposted it. Please, clan. Please, 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 please. It was so funny. There's no way I didn't repost it. Please. Here it is. Yep. This is so funny. So this was a Suns fan. October 31st says, we giving Wemby his welcome to the NBA moment tonight. And then Wemby said, that's just so funny to me. That's just so funny to me. I don't know. It's great. It's great. French aren't so soft. It's just dumb. It's a narrative, dude. It's a narrative. Don't even sweat it. I know you say you're from France. Don't even sweat it. It's just a dumb narrative that Americans have often. Gobert is soft. Well, Gobert is soft. Yes. I will agree with that. Gobert is soft. He is soft. I don't know. Great stuff, though. Great stuff. Funny stuff. I don't know why people thought that, like, Wemby would back down to anybody. He's nasty, bro. See. So a moment that has happened to every player in the league history won't happen to Victor? Yeah, okay. You feel like it happened to every... When was Tim Duncan's welcome to the NBA moment? Hello? When was his moment? When did Tim Duncan get humbled? When did LeBron have his welcome to the NBA moment? Not really. What, a bad game here and there? I don't feel like that's a welcome to the NBA moment. Like, when I hear welcome to the NBA moment, I feel like, oh, you're going to be absolutely embarrassed and you're going to really struggle for like a big chunk of the season. Like, I just don't see that happening. You would have to ask them. So you don't know. So wait, so you made the statement that this happens to every player in the league, in league history, but then you don't know what a welcome to the NBA moment would mean to you. Duncan's welcome to the NBA moment was 2013 finals. True. That was his welcome to the NBA moment. That's when he woke up. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't happen to every player. That's silly. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be happening. Is it going to be a player here or there, play here and there that's like, oh man, they dunked on Wemby? Sure, maybe. But I don't think he's going to get like absolutely bullied in any game. I haven't seen it yet. And I've seen teams try thus far. He will go at you. And even when he struggles, because he's going to struggle in some first halves, he always comes back strong in the third or fourth. So I just don't think it'll happen. Or it'll be this moment where it's like, oh, now he's coming back to reality. I don't think so. He's great enough where that won't happen. every player that has a moment is not always something fans know about. Okay. I usually when people say, okay, then why are so many fans bringing up a welcome to the NBA? Oh, wait till he gets welcome to the NBA moment. What they mean is he's going to get like killed in a game. Like that's what they mean. Like he's going to get destroyed in a game. Like they're just going to keep scoring on him and embarrass him. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Wemby just get embarrassed. It's because he was already a professional before he even got to the NBA. He's been playing with grown men since he was 14. Like it's not going to happen. He's going to be professional and be able to adjust probably every game. His welcome to the NBA moment would be a welcome to the NBA moment for our entire team because we're just going to get destroyed. I mean, as in our perspective, what this game against the Pacers, maybe that's a welcome to the NBA moment. I don't know. The whole team stunk. Exactly. Tim Duncan was humbled by Cousins on one play. Exactly. I just don't see it. It doesn't happen for every single player. Did it happen for Jordan? I don't know. Jordan came in right off the gate killing. And then they made it to the playoffs. I don't even know if it happened to Jordan. It didn't happen to Magic. I don't know. A lot of great players it actually doesn't happen to. I mean, and you want to say, well, yeah, everyone has their moment. I mean, sure, it's going to be... Well, Wemby's moment probably will be the first game against the Suns then. I mean, he might say that that's his welcome to the NBA moment because he even said how KD played. But usually when fans bring up welcome to the NBA moment, they mean you're going to be brutally embarrassed, destroyed, and you're probably going to have a bad time in the league for a little bit. That's usually what they mean. Like, oh, you're coming back to reality. But he still beat KD in both games. And in the first game, I think that was his welcome to the NBA moment, was like, dang, KD is so much more patient than I am. And he hit a shot on him and everything. Like, that was probably his NBA moment, but no one calls it that because the Spurs won and Wemby had a good game, and then he went put a 38 piece on him. That's why I just don't think this is going to happen. He's not going to have any long stretch of being embarrassed by any means. Maybe a quarter, maybe two. It's not going to be the stretch of an entire game. I just don't think that. I've seen enough Wemby. I don't think that. Wemby ain't that aggressive, bruh. He is afraid of the paint, settles for jump shots a lot. He does settle for jump shots a lot, but he is aggressive. I don't even know if they're settled for. I don't even know if that would be considered settling for it. It's usually the best, like, potential shot he could take. They're not bad shots, and he's capable of making them. Yeah, he's capable of making them. So, but no, he'll go at your chest. And defensively, he's in tune defensively the entire game. So I think he's pretty aggressive. He's a pretty aggressive player, especially for 19. All right, let's end this segment. I'm done. Wemby's welcome to the NBA moment will come from a big old San Antonio woman falling on him on the Riverwalk. Gregor, you really made me read that. You didn't make me read that. I shouldn't have read that. Gregor, why you say that? I'm trying to end this segment and you said that. This is going on YouTube. I mean, we're on YouTube right now, but this video is going on YouTube. Why'd you say that? Bad, Gregor. Don't laugh at it. This isn't funny with some churros. This isn't. Don't laugh at him. Don't condone this. We're better than this. We're better than Gregor. No. Jolly, no, guys. You're better than this. We're better. Yes, no, don't condone what he just said. Shame him. Shame. Body shamers. Exactly. Gregor. Yeah, there we go. Bad, Gregor. Bad. Gregor, you're classier than that. Also, your comebacks are usually funnier than that, too. So you gotta, I don't know. You're not in your game tonight, Gregor. You are not in your game tonight. You're not in your game tonight. All right. Let's see. What else are we talking about? What the heck? I know I had more topics than this. I just didn't like anything. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, here it is. Want to see him drive more to the basket? Yeah. I wish the Spurs could. I mean, he posts up quite often. I wish the Spurs would find him more. Let's see. Guys, chat. Yahoo Sports. They post their power ranking. They posted their rookie power rankings. I repeat, they posted their power rankings. NBA rookie power rankings 1.0. Welcome to the Victor Wembanyama show. I saw what you did there. All right, let's see. I'm assuming Wemby's 1. Wemby is 1. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll read that in a second. But before we do, I just want to see our top 5 here. We got Chet Holmgren at 2, on which did his stats go down? Him and Wemby's stats went down. Did this get posted today? No, it's got posted on Monday. What the heck? Okay. Maybe they just updated it. Let's see. Okay, and then you got Usar. I really like Usar. By the way, I was one of the people, one of many that preferred Usar over his brother, Amen. Brandon Miller at 4. Derek Lively at 5. So all those people that's saying that what you really need is to just throw a bunch of veterans on the team and try to win. No. What makes the Dallas Mavericks impressive is Derek Lively right now. He's really helping that team. He's really helping Luka out. And then Anthony Black is... Wow, Anthony Black is 6, huh? I haven't been keeping up with Anthony Black. Marcus Sasser is 7. Okay. Scoot Henderson all the way at 8. Keontae George. I like Keontae George. Isn't this the one that a lot of people were calling like a smaller Kawhi? I mean, everyone gets compared to Kawhi nowadays. Oh, but like, oh shoot. Yeah, I wanted him too. Wemby's guy. And an honorable mention, Eamon Thompson. All right, okay. All right. Enough. Wait a minute. No. Cason Wallace was the little Kawhi, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Yeah, Cason Wallace was the little Kawhi. Keontae George was that shooter, right? Create his own shot. I'm just trying to remember. I'm sorry. Some of the rookies I forgot. We went over them during draft time, and now I forgot. All right, okay. Let's scroll on up. Let's see what they have to say about Wemby. In his first 6... Is this updated? Whatever. He is more than meeting and sometimes exceeding all expectations after playing the Suns, a star-studded veteran team, in back-to-back games last week. Wembanyama has commanded respect from some of the best players in the NBA, and they all have shown him respect. I don't see anybody else in his game. He's going to create his own lane. He's much different than anybody who's ever played. You can try to compare, but he's going to call out his own name. So cool, the fact that he played him, and afterwards he had basically the same opinion. He's like, oh yeah, he is legit. And people are going to try him. They're going to be like, are you legit? And then they're going to play him. They're going to be like, oh, okay, you are legit. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Phyllis is right. Everyone in the chat liked this video right now. And everybody that's watching this video later on in the future, or it'll be the present now that you're watching. In the future, like this video, subscribe. Wembanyama is currently leading all rookies in points per game, 20.5, and it went down to, as we can see, 18.8. In free throws attempts, 26, and tied with total steals, 8. The Spurs, after finishing with a 2020 or 22-60 record last season and positioning themselves in a favorable spot to land Wembanyama, now have a bright future. Greg Popovich's team is off to a good start thanks to the star rookie. What do you guys think we'll be? I think we'll win. I'm going. I said 35. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna say 30 to 35 games. Spurs win this season. Maybe make the play-in. That might be good enough for the play-in. But I don't know. I don't think that we'll be 500. 50 minimum? If not, I'm moving teams. Okay, you're joking. 50 minimum is insane. Wembanyama can play any position on the court, whether that's leading the break, hitting step back threes, or catching lobs for easy dunks. He does everything and makes it look effortless. It's clear he's a true competitor and wants the ball in his hands when the game is on the line. And we already looked at the stats there, which I don't have up right now. 70% in the fourth quarter. He is shooting 70% in the fourth quarter with like a 46% 3-point percentage. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's clear he's he's already sent one game into overtime trying to contest 111 against the Rockets, with the Spurs eventually taking the game 126. Women finished with 21 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks for the win. Jeez. Good God, y'all. In the NBA, you have to make big plays. Wembanyama told reporters Thursday, you're going to have many chances if you don't try to kill your opponent right. Woo! You are not going to have many chances if you don't try to kill. This is Mamba mentality. Take them out. Take them out early. Take them out. Finish them. That's what I'm talking about. God, I love that. Man, people forget that he took his French team all the way to the finals. People forget that. Right now is the Wembanyama show. If he stays healthy and continues to play this way consistently, it's going to be nearly impossible for any other player to beat him out of the top rookie honor. Yeah, he's going to be rookie of the year. But Chet is doing phenomenal too, y'all. He's doing really, really good. For how good Wembanyama was during the 2-game stretch against the Suns, Holmgren was equally impressive against Steph Curry and the Warriors in a thrilling 141-139 loss. That is a high-scoring game on Friday. Holmgren finished with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's obviously a defensive threat with his 7-foot frame and elite shot-blocking skills, but it was what he was doing off the dribble that was most intriguing. At one point in the game, Holmgren was at the top of the key. Chris Paul was on him off the switch as he took 2 dribbles to collapse the defense and hit Dort, flaring out for a 3-pointer. So, look, I've already said this before, but the only thing that Chet Holmgren does better than Wemby right now is shooting. Like, he's just a better shooter. Everything else, in my humble opinion, I think Wemby's better at. But Chet is really good. Like, he's really good. Fake rookie Chet. Calm down. It's not his fault he was injured, okay? And if it was the other way around, and let's say Wemby, knock on wood. Let's say Wemby was hurt before the season started, and it was a year when we would want him to be in the rookie. There's no other way of doing this. There's no other way of doing this. You just say, sorry, you got injured. You don't get a chance at this award. That's not fair. Yeah, he does have an advantage. He definitely has an advantage. Dude, is there a gnat in here? Did I kill it? I feel like this one gnat has been in here. I don't know if I killed it. I don't know. That's annoying. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. That gnat was really annoying. I hate gnats, dude. Clan channeling his inner Manu. Oh yeah. If there was a bat in here, I would leave. I'm not staying. I'm not killing a bat. I'll be too scared. I would be too scared. Some people say the only reason Chet doesn't get more hype is because of the way he looks. Oh, wait, no, I haven't heard that. No, I haven't heard that one. What I have heard is Wemby getting praise and Bobo isn't, because Bobo is dark skin and Wemby is light skin, and I think that's insane. I mean, that doesn't even track with other NBA players that wear a darker complexion that are considered like the greatest player of all time. Like, that's a wild take. Oh, I've seen it. You will be shocked. I've seen it. Oh, I've seen it. Oh boy, I've seen that a lot. Now, mind you, it's coming from casuals. It's not like a typical take. It's coming from casual. It was all under Shaq's post. When Shaq made that post on Instagram comparing Bobo to Wemby, there was a lot of people on Instagram. There were a lot of people making that case. I'm like, really, y'all? Are we serious? Are we serious? The most famous, greatest player of all time was a darker complexion, Michael Jordan. Everyone loves him. Are we serious? I mean, the cultural impact alone. Are we joking? We for real? We serious? Yeah, I don't know. That's just dumb. I don't know. It's a dumb argument. Dumb argument. Now they saying Chet looks ugly and Wemby has good looks. That's all they got. And by the way, all right, Chet Holmgren is not an ugly looking dude. All right, you guys are if someone says this dude look ugly, they're a jerk. They're just being a jerk. They're just hating. They're just hating on the kid. That is not an ugly looking kid. That is not an ugly looking kid. He looks kind of like Adam Driver, right? Lincoln lookalike. Lincoln's a handsome man. He looks like Adam Driver. Adam Driver's a handsome dude. You guys suck. Not you guys, but people in general. They are so mean. This is not an ugly looking dude. That's crazy. LOL Lincoln. A little bit. It's because the beard. A little bit. Yeah, man. Leave that kid alone. Ew. 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 You're ew. You're ew. He needs better haircut. Maybe. That's crazy though to say, oh, he's ugly. That's why. Like, come on, dude. People suck. Leave that kid alone. Handsome looking guy. Do you think, Chet? Do you think? I'm rooting for you. Not against the Spurs and not in the future when we play you in the playoffs and all that. Like, I'm not cheering for you then. But anybody, wait, I think the Nets back. Crap, I thought it was on the screen, but no, I don't think so. Dude, as soon as I see that now, I'm killing it. I'm killing it so quick. Playoffs? Yeah. What? Oh, wait, Don's laughing. No, dude, in the future, not like right now. We'll face them in the playoffs. It'll come. In due time, it'll come. Chet ain't ugly. I miss Sochan changing hair colors. He might still do it. You just gotta be patient. I want Wemby to get his braids or twists back. Oh yeah, Wemby did have braids. That was a cool look. I used to have braids. Yeah, this was a dope look. That's swaggy. That is pretty swaggy, not gonna lie. Yeah, and these aren't braids, they're twists. They're plaits. That's how I used to have my hair in like elementary school. I think I was 4th grade, maybe 2nd. My hair was really long. Everyone thought I was a girl because I have really long eyelashes. So like as a kid, people thought that I was a girl, and they would tell my dad. They were like, "Oh, you have such a pretty girl." And he was like, "Well, he's a boy." Mullet, haha, how about a rat tail? Clan, take the compliment. I mean, this was years ago. I mean, as a little boy, I didn't like it. I mean, now looking back, it's okay. But yeah, as a little boy, I did not like that at all. Everyone thought I was a girl. What? If Clan was a girl, he will be Clam? See, this is what I'm saying, Gregor. Your jokes tonight are just not hitting, man. I don't know what's going on with you tonight. You're just off your game. Like, here's a pad, here's a pencil. Take it home with you. No, write some... God, how does it go? God, I've seen 8 Mile 50 million times. Eminem's my favorite rapper of all time, and I can't remember what that line is. Oh, my God. Here's a pencil. Make it suspenseful. Oh, my God. This is going to bother me now. Hold on. We're going to end this segment in a minute, but I got to look this up. Eminem, make it suspenseful lyrics. Was he going against Lotto when he's... It was against Lotto. Was it against Lotto? It was against Lotto. Ward, I think we're a little... Okay, wait. Okay, oh, here it is. Matter of fact, dog. Here's a pencil. Go home, write some ish, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until some dope hits you. You can take the mic home with you. This, by the way, I think that this is the best one. I think this is the best. This was the best freestyle. Clan, please, do you plan on doing any watch parties? We will. Just not right now. Mom spaghetti. Knees weak. Okay. I know you said something about that earlier, but I was talking to someone. Do you plan on any watch parties for games? I would love to. I just don't know right now. I don't know. Let's pick a game. Here, let's end this segment and then we'll pick a game for maybe a watch party. M the actual GOAT? No, he's literally the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says. Anybody that says Eminem is like trash or whatever, then they just... There's certain rappers, man, where you can say they're not your bread and butter, you don't really like their stuff, but you also need to put respect on their name, right? Like, for instance, I'm not the biggest like Lil Wayne fan, but if someone told me Lil Wayne is the GOAT, while I would disagree, I would understand. And I'm not going to like talk bad about it. Or if someone said Kendrick was the GOAT, like, I can't fight you on that. That's fine. He's Kendrick Lamar. He's phenomenal. Or if someone said Andre 3000 was the GOAT, it was like, I can't fight with you. He's phenomenal. And I think Eminem deserves that same respect. Let's see. Let's see what games we would do a watch party on. I know this seems like a good game to do a watch party on, but it's just so early. I would like for it to be on a weekend. Maybe this one. Maybe against the Grizzlies. I'll be home. I was wondering if I'll be home. I'll be home for this one. Maybe we can do it against the Grizzlies on that Saturday. Maybe that'll be cool. Won't be at the apartment during this in-season tournament. Oh, gosh, I really should just go live for the Thunder game. I'll think about it, bro. I'll think about it. We'll see. I'll think on it. Kanye, Snoop, Eazy-E, Biggie, 50 better than Eminem? You think Kanye and Eazy-E? If you said 50, I don't know. I mean, Eminem discovered 50 Cent. I disagree. As far as like bar for bar, 50 is not better than Eminem. Biggie, that's fine. I'll accept that one. Eazy-E, no. Eazy didn't even know how to rap coming into the gate. I like Eazy though. I really do. Snoop, sure, you can say Snoop. I'll respect you saying Snoop, Biggie. Kanye, he's a phenomenal engineer, producer. But as far as a rapper, bar for bar, no, dude. Kanye got some bangers and he got some classics, but no. Bar for bar with Eminem, no. He's not a better rapper than Eminem. I'll respect Snoop and Biggie. I'll respect those two if you wanted to say they were. I disagree, but I'll respect it. Snoop has enough variety in his career where I'm not gonna trip about it. Murder Was the Case is phenomenal. That's probably my favorite Snoop song. The imagery in that is so good. As I look up in the sky, teardrop in my eye, my body temperature falls, breaking and I'm shaking, trying to save a dog. But yeah, no, those guys aren't better than Eminem. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's see. How many segments did we do? I know we have more to do. All right, Let's get some more segments in here. Low key, me in the chat over Eminem. I agree with that. You are better than Eminem. All right, let's see. Oh, wait. Yeah, there was something else. Hold on. Crap. I have to find it. What was it? I know Yahoo Sports had something. What is this?
I have no idea how long he's going to stay healthy. Knock on wood. Hear me knock really.
Oh, that's what we looked at later. Earlier. All right, not tripping about that. Oh. All right, chat. We got another one. Another one bites the dust. We got NBA 25. Under 25. The best young stars ranked by future potential. Let's see what we got here. We got Şengün at 25. We got Keegan Murray at 20. Keegan Murray is really far down. Oh my goodness. He came into the league pretty. Oh, this is based on potential. Okay, yeah. I literally read that. That doesn't mean how good they are right now. Yes, I would agree with that because Keegan Murray, as far as his potential, yeah. He came into the league an older rookie. Whatever. That's fine. Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to agree with these. How is Scoot Henderson 23 out of guys under 25? Okay, let's give it a second. Tyler Hero. Scoot Henderson has more potential than Tyler Hero. No? Tyler Hero is really good. But really? Wow, that's crazy. I feel like that's crazy too. If you guys disagree in the chat, you can let me know. It's fine. Jalen Duren at 21. So Jalen Duren has more potential than Scoot Henderson. They lost me at Scoot. Walker Kessler has more potential than Jalen Duren? I don't know, man. Hero, best player on the Heat so far this season. Maybe it's like this. Maybe 25 is just too far up. It should be like 22 down or something. I don't know. Tyler Hero is really good. It's just as far as most potential, I don't know. It does just seem a little disrespectful for Scoot, but sure, whatever. Tyler Hero is really good. That was probably pretty mean. Jalen Green. Okay, I would say Tyler Hero has more potential than Jalen Green. Scoot is still 19. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. Josh Giddey. We're just going to keep going. I love Jalen Williams, but Jalen Williams has more potential than... Okay, let me chill. He has more potential than Tyler Hero, apparently. Franz Wagner. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes should be higher, I think. Paolo Banchero. Paolo Banchero should probably be higher than 14. Chet Holmgren should probably be higher than 13. Evan Mobley. Tyrese Maxey. Jaren Jackson Jr.? He's a great player, don't get me wrong, but like potential as far as I think their ceiling, there's a big jump to their ceiling, and I don't think there is with Jaren Jackson. I think he kind of is who he is, right? Not a bad player, he's a really good player, but LaMelo Ball. Darius Garland, he should be high. Because I'm thinking, they said potential, bro. That's what I'm basing this off of. Zion Williamson. God, it's hard to... He's only 23, huh? Kay Cunningham. Ja Morant. That's fine. Tyrese Halliburton. Okay, yeah. See, now we're getting in territory where I'm not that upset. Like Darius Garland, Kay Cunningham, Ja Morant, Tyrese Halliburton. I ain't mad at that. Victor at 3. All right, so before we scroll down anymore, is there anybody that you guys want to guess who's 2-1? I literally have no idea. I have not looked at any of this. We can read a little bit of this one as you guys think about it. We are less than a month into the season, already running out of adjectives to describe the impact of Wembanyama. He became the first player to average 20 points and 2 blocks through 5 career games since Shaquille O'Neal in 1992. Funny enough, I didn't even read the 1992 part. I just knew that stat already. What has been most impressive, however, is his play in the fourth quarter. In the first 5 games of the season, Wembanyama shot 15 for 19 in the fourth quarter. Yep, he's shooting 70% he's shooting 70% in the fourth quarter this year and scores 21 clutch time points. This is likely the last time Wembanyama will fall outside the top 2, especially with Luka Doncic turning 25 in February. Oh crap. They already spoiled it. Luka and Tatum? Probably. Wait, how old is Tatum? Anthony Edwards. That's one we forgot. How did I forget Anthony Edwards? And then Luka Doncic at 1. Wait, how old is Tatum? How old is Tatum? I thought he was 24. Oh, no, he's 25 now. Oh, he just turned 25. He just turned 25 in March. I didn't know that. I thought he was 24. 25? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought he was 24. Okay. I'm not mad at Luka being ahead of... It's just potential. It just feels like that means there's like a big... I feel like the bigger the gap of what they can become is... I don't know. I don't know. I'm okay with Luka being there. I'm okay with Anthony Edwards. That's fine. Vic at 3. That is a lot of love. Put him ahead of Tyrese Halliburton. But once again, they're not saying who's the best right now. They're saying who has the most potential to be, like, they have the most potential, the biggest gap where they could be something special, which I'm okay with that with Tyrese. And I think Ja Morant should be around there as far as what he can become. He's so good. I mean, he is so good. He could be, Kay Cunningham. Yeah. I still think Scoot, though, that far down is kind of crazy. I don't necessarily think that Walker should be ahead of him. I don't think Jalen Duren should be ahead of him. I don't know. And Jalen Green, I don't think Jalen Green should be ahead of him. Where is Sochan? Oh, Sochan wouldn't be on this list. Come on, let's be real. They're not gonna put Sochan on this list. Sochan, get really used to Sochan never getting recognition for how good he is. You know what's really funny though? Like, a lot of people bring up how the San Antonio Spurs have no all-stars, and that's what they need to do. They need to go in free agency and get themselves an all-star. But, like, completely ignoring the fact that if you have Wemby and Wemby develops into what we expect him to become, other guys on the team are going to get all-star appearances. Like, that's going to happen. Like, Devin Vassell will probably be an all-star once Wemby really comes to his own. That's just usually how that goes down. Maybe even Sochan. But do you really think that Draymond Green would have made an all-star appearance if he wasn't on the Warriors? I don't know. I have no idea. As good as Murray is for the Nuggets, would he be an all-star without having Jokic? I don't know. I think at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Who cares? Also, we're the San Antonio Spurs. We never get recognition for anything. Manu Ginobili should have been an all-star 50 times. How much was it? Twice? What is it? Manu Ginobili all-star appearances. I know it's blasphemous. It's probably twice. Yeah, twice. He was an all-star twice. Yeah, it's all BS. Who cares whether or not we're an all-star or anybody on our team's an all-star? Doesn't necessarily equate to, oh, that's championship. Not necessarily. Not rushing to get all-stars. It'll come. It'll come. I ain't worried about it. Without Curry, Draymond Green would just be Gerald Wallace. Gregor, I'm telling you, you game. You're not hitting tonight. You're not hitting tonight, man. You like 0 for 5. You like 0 for 6. You're Wemby early in that. Who do we just play? We've been taking so many L's lately, I forget. Knicks. That wasn't a joke. Oh. I stand corrected. I'm sorry. Is there any player you wouldn't mind the Spurs trading for right now? Shoot, I don't know. Who's available? Maybe George Hill. I just don't want anybody getting like minutes taken from them when we don't even know what we got yet, you know? That's kind of my main thing. I just don't care for getting minutes taken away from players right now. Oh, who are you willing to trade? Is that what he meant? No, he said who you willing to trade for? Who am I willing to trade on this team right now? Nobody really. I mean, I know people get on to me quite a bit about like how I feel about Keldon, but I wouldn't really want him traded right now. I don't think that's necessary. Who I wouldn't mind, I guess Julian, maybe if you can get something. Maybe Devontae Graham. We're not really utilizing him right now. If they choose not to use Mamu, I wish they would, but if they choose not to, maybe Mamu. That's probably it. Everyone else, I'll give it a minute. Like Blake Wesley, I'm not willing to trade him just yet. Like, just give it some time. Like I told you, like my limit is 4 years. I give you at least 4 years. I want to give him at least 4 years. Before we start talking about whether or not they're going to be like helpful towards this team. I mean, look how young they are. Yeah, no, there's nobody on this squad that I really just want to jump up and trade right now. I think you just need to wait. Julian. I mean, maybe. I mean, like you guys put me on the spot. I don't want him traded. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking of a player that's probably not going to be here long term, and he's not. He probably won't. Devontae Graham probably won't. I mean, that's what I was thinking. So, interesting player that is on the outside looking in is Jaden Ivy. Jaden Ivy? Is Jaden Ivy on the trading block? Wait. Don't they have like a bunch of guards? Maybe there's something to talk about. This should be another segment. I'm in this segment. Wait, is that somebody? Okay, so like I was saying, there's no one on this team that I would trade. Even though people say, "Hey, Clan, wouldn't you trade Keldon?" No. I'm not super excited to trade players. Like, I feel like Keldon plays over his contract or plays to his contract. It's a diminishing contract. It's a great contract. If the Spurs were to trade him, I'm sure it's going to be a great deal. I just don't think that that's necessary right now. The only player that I can think of is like, okay, maybe Julian, maybe. And that's only because I don't think he gets utilized that much anyways. And he's not going to be a long-term player with the team, more than likely. Maybe Devontae Graham for the exact same reason. But wait. So you guys mentioned Jaden Ivy. And I'm trying to see what you're talking about. Ivy told the Kings not to trade him, but now look what happened. Guys, what the heck is going on? What are you talking about? Is Jaden Ivy on the... I have not been keeping up. Is he hurt? Still sidelined Friday. Illness, won't play. Okay, that was just an illness. What? Why are we talking about Jaden Ivy? You guys get me excited. I said draft clan. Oh, not to draft him. Kevin O'Connor mentioned it. Mention what? I'm not expecting any trades this season. Isn't he upset for getting less minutes? Kevin O'Connor. Jaden Ivy. Okay, this is a draft guide. This isn't going to help me. Okay, this is just showing old clips. What the heck is going on? What are you guys talking about? He not on the trade block, but he has been having his minutes cut and has a rookie ahead of him. Guys, if we got Jaden Ivy, I would lose my mind. You guys don't understand how much I like Jaden Ivy going into the season. Okay, I didn't know about this. Kings not Ivy's preferred team despite ESPN mock pick. I'm trying to see if there's anything on Jaden Ivy right now other than... Could the Phoenix Suns... So this is talked about. This is being talked about. Could Phoenix Suns trade for their Pistons, for this Pistons guard? All right, looking further for afield though, and could Ivy is going to be kind of young player that the Phoenix Suns could steal. The Pistons have been starting Killian Hayes over Jaden Ivy to begin the season. Brian Windhorst, I don't think Jaden Ivy is really thrilled about coming off the bench. Guys, if this happened, if he was on the market, I think I would be willing to make something happen. It's in the Ringer recording show you showed us earlier. Really? I'm not 100% sure what you mean. You guys got to start dropping links for me. I think so because I know I heard it today. If any team wants Ivy, they have to take Wiseman too. Hard decision. Oh. Killian Hayes is getting 8 more minutes than Ivy. I don't know. That sounds like one article. I don't know, man. But if there's any truth to this, I like that. The Pistons pulse. The heated conversations around Killian Hayes and Jaden Ivy.
Killian to kind of have this role. He looks more comfortable. He's been on ball, I think, a lot more than last year, where he kind of stood in the corner and was more of a floor spacer. Like last night, we saw Cade play off ball a lot, and Killian was more so the lead initiator, which I think could be good for Cade just because he tends to get trapped and he just makes poor decisions with the ball sometimes, to be pretty frank. You know, he just, you know, like he gets trapped and then you don't know what's going to happen. So there's upside there, but overall, yeah, I mean, that's the question, right? Like, I think if Jaden and Ivy were playing maybe like 25, 26, maybe there wouldn't be as much discussion if their roles were a little bit more equal from a minute standpoint.
Yeah, and to somebody in the chat brought up, like,
I don't know. Have you checked out the article on the Ringer? No. Guys, you're not telling me what I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Like, I literally don't know what I'm looking for. Like, everything from the Ringer, when I look it up and I look up Jaden Ivy, is from 2022. I have no idea what I'm looking for. Tried to link it, but it's not showing up. Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, I thought it might have been something that I have to accept, but I don't see it on here at all either. What's the article called? The article's called "Everyone Needs to Chill Out About Wemby." All right, let's see. Everybody needs to chill out about Wemby. Let's see. Oh, is this gonna cost money? Is something gonna pop up and say pay for it? No, I guess not. All right, we're learning. Wembanyama said after the game, learning that leads can disappear, that can get run out of the it doesn't matter. The early review for Wembanyama is still positive. He's already a transformative defender who deters players from testing the paint when he's lurking and causes them to rethink jump shots because of his 8-foot wingspan. By the way, I think that the Knicks did it right. They did not second guess any of their jump shots. They just let it fly. And because Wemby will bait you. He got to the point now where he kind of baits you, and he's gonna have to just straight up contest now. Let's see. On offense, his 38-point banger against the Suns showed his potential to be the best player in the world, but he is nowhere near as ready to consistently string these big games together as LeBron was as a rookie. Okay. Draft evaluators unanimously agreed that Wemby is an underdeveloped shooter with a raw post game and a lean frame. Yeah, we all agree with that. Through 8 games, he's averaging 1.8 assists compared to 3.5 turnovers. Sure. 18.8 points on 73% shooting at the rim. Okay. 32% from mid-range. Really? Okay. And 29 from 3. Individually, it's a good start, though he needs to improve his perimeter numbers over the course of the season by hitting the shots he's frequently taking. Through the ups and downs Wembanyama's young career, fans have begun to look for something to blame other than unresponsible expectations. Woo! Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Did we do our research, The Ringer? Did we do our Kevin O'Connor? Did we just do our research? Hold on. This is what I've been complaining about. Spurs fans are engaged in a civil war about whether Jeremy Sochan should be playing point guard, even though he was drafted in lottery just 1 year ago as a 6'8" bully with defensive versatility and passing feel. Here's what I wrote about Sochan. Capable excelling as an athletic two-way player who can defend all 5 positions. We know. I think it's more 2 through 5 now. But even last season, he was on Dame, and that looked really good. Sochan has had, and he did a good job on Jalen Brunson, so maybe it is 1 through 5. Sochan has had some good games, as he did with 9 assists against the Suns, and even in Wednesday's stinker against the Knicks, he was the team's best player, easily. But things haven't been perfect with him running the offense. He's shooting 25.6% from outside the restricted area, which limits driving lanes and often leads to possessions to stagnate. Let's see. Chris Farron and I argued about, and a day later, my boss, Bill Simmons, said on his podcast that the Spurs should pull a plug on Sochan experiment in favor for trading, and we listened to that. I think that's silly. Let's see. Anything else here that's interesting? It's only November anyway. It's too early to be tinkering. Oh, he calling his boss out. Look at this. But in the meantime, oh, wait. Yes, yeah, I do need to read this. Wemby would get easier opportunities at the rim playing with a sharp shooting guard who can draw defenders away from the paint, leading to rolling lanes for him and space for a lot of passes. I think that's why him and Devin Vassell play so well together. The Spurs should monitor trade opportunities for Jaden Ivy if the Pistons make him available because of their logjam of ball handlers. Man, Jaden Ivy would be so nasty, dude. Oh my God, Jaden Ivy would be so nasty. And with college basketball season begins, they should have their eye on Jacoby Walter, the 3rd-ranked player on my August big board, who went off for 28 points in their debut with Baylor. But in the meantime, no, Spurs shouldn't trade for TJ freaking McConnell. So silly, dude. It's such a silly thing. God, that's such a silly thing. Let's see. Every game is a game of mistakes, Popovich. Okay. I don't think we care about any of this. All right. That's good, dude. Okay, so that's where this came up. So yeah, it does seem like there's at least some issues going on. Jaden Ivy will be great. Oh crap. I think the Nat's back. Hold on. Gross. I killed it though. I finally got him, chat. I finally got him. Ew. I gotta wash my hands. That's gross. We got it though. Stupid Nat. I hate Nat. I hate Nat so much. The only Nat I like is that Eminem song. That song's dope. Gotta get the cat to get him. My cat's sleeping. Where is she? I was looking at her cat tree. She's on the bed. Aw. Mikasa. I woke her up. She's gonna go back to sleep though. Let's see. Yeah, this is great. Jaden Ivy. Let's see. I know that you guys were telling me that there was some drama going on because he's not getting minutes. And even stuff like this popping up where could the Phoenix Suns trade for Pistons guard? Dude, if we got Jaden Ivy, that'd be insane. I've wanted him to come, or I wanted him on the Spurs before. Last season, I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if we could get Jaden Ivy. I really like him as a player. So, good stuff, great stuff. That would be incredible. But if not, there's still some good players out there. For one, this kid, this American Swedish kid, this one right here. I kind of want him on the team. Plays for North Carolina now. He's kind of sick. If guys, do yourself a favor, go watch a North Carolina game and look for Cadeau. He is nasty. I really like him. Defense, great. Passing ability, A1, elite. Can create his own shot, create space. Phenomenal. Very high basketball IQ. The only problem is he's pretty short. He's pretty short, and that's going to limit him. But he does stay with his defender, fights around screens pretty well. He's a good player. And I also think that I'm also thinking about like what's a player that we can actually like grab. I think we could get Cadeau. More than likely, we'll be in position to be able to get Cadeau. So good stuff, great stuff. Clan, who would you trade for Ivy though? I know a lot of picks for sure. Yeah, it's gonna take some picks. As far as a player, gosh, I don't want to just throw NBA. I just don't want to throw our players under the bus like that. I'll just tell you who I wouldn't give up. I'll say that. And everything else, it just depends on how many picks you're asking for. Okay, so everyone else that I will be willing to trade, you have to only be asking for like a couple picks. Okay. Obviously this is silly, right? This is like, I'm not talking to any of these people. I don't know. I'm not in the office, but Devin Vassell's off the table. Off the table. Jeremy Sochan, off the table. Obviously Wemby. I don't even know the rules behind that clan tampering. Yeah, I'm tampering right now. So Sochan's off the table. Vassell's off the table. Hold on. Actually, I probably do need to bring up an NBA or Spurs roster, so I can say everyone who's off the table. All right, let's see. Malachi, for me, is off the table. He's just too young. We don't know what he's going to be yet. Don Barlow would be off the table. Still waiting on him. I think that's it. And if it's Keldon, you're gonna have to accept just a pick. I'm not giving you 3 picks and Keldon. I ain't giving you. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have to really pry me for Keldon. I'd rather give up another pick than to give up Keldon, because I do think that Keldon has like a legitimate like spot on this team. Like I think that he could really help us in the future. It's just right now, I think it's just too much. Too much that we're asking of him. It's just too much Keldon. And then defensively, like they're always going at him. But I don't think that that's a Keldon Johnson problem. I think that's just a lack of depth problem. It's okay. Like not every player on our team or on your team is going to be like a top 1 defender or top A defender. Like that's fine. Like I'm not expecting him to be able to do what Trey Jones, Vic, and Sochan can do. He never has. Don't expect that from him. But if we had just a few other players to play around with, he wouldn't be they wouldn't be able to exploit him like that at all. So, but yeah, Keldon will be one where I'll be holding on to as tight as I can. But other than that, like who's just completely off the table no matter what? Victor, Sochan, Vassell, and Malachi for me. Maybe City. I don't know. Maybe City. Don, what? I'd be Graham and probably 2-3 first. What do you say? I don't think it would take a lot to get Ivy. Graham in a few second round picks, bro? No, it's going to take some firsts. Jaden Ivy is a really good talent. I think he's one of those examples of, he just didn't get, huge opportunity yet. He's like a really good talent. It's just the team that he's on. It's just too many freaking handlers. CD over Ivy. Yeah. I like City Sissoko a lot, but yeah. If they said, hey, we want City and one first or a couple firsts, I mean, how can I trip about that? Clan, I gotta go, but what would you think about getting Kerr after Pop retires? Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah. That's been rumored already anyway. Yeah, I'll be cool with it. I'm hoping that Becky will decide to come back to the NBA, but I mean, she's winning so many championships right now. I don't know. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that. All right, let's see. What else is there? Let's see. No, I got some other stuff. What's this? All right, we saw that. All right, this is going to be a really quick segment, but OMG, bro. The amount of respect that people are showing Wemby this early on is absolutely insane. I did not see this one coming whatsoever. What the heck? What is going on? Take a look at this. ClanTheMerchFan.com. Link in the description if you guys want to support the channel. Actually, funny enough, I caught up on all orders today. That's crazy. I was not expecting to catch up so quickly. But yeah, I caught up on all orders today. So next in line, if you guys want to support, please do. Link in the description. But no, seriously though, this. What? Hello? What's going on? And funny enough, I always make sure I look at his hair because then I know at what point in time this was taken. This was just taken. Yeah, this had to have been just taken like in the past month maybe. That is just so strange to me. I always look at his hair though. If it's blonde, we know it was like a couple months ago. If it's high, then that was before the draft or during the draft. Crazy stuff. But yeah, Tom Brady, literally Tom Brady said, awesome to meet you, Wemby. Incredible young man. Usually I'd make some joke here about how I think I could get 10 and 10 against you. But let's be real. You sent my jumper into the club level. At Edelman, this is how you felt all those years. That's funny. What's even funnier is that I had an Edelman line in the Wemby rap. But isn't this crazy? It's so much respect that he's getting so early. And I'm not even nervous about it. Like usually with players, young players, and they get so much praise early, which no one, people don't get this much praise. But when they get praised so early, usually I'm like, oh crap, I get a little nervous. But I'm not feeling that way with Wemby at all because of not only how mature he is, but because he's played on a professional level for a super long time. Like, he fits right in. He's fine. I don't know. I just think this is really cool. Don't you guys think this is cool? This is just really cool. I like how all of us use his hair to know when things were filmed. Yeah, that's exactly, you just got to look at his hair. The Knicks game trip. Is this when they took this picture? God, Tom Brady looks so weird in this picture. Is this his son? Is this his son? It is. They have strong chin lines. His family has strong chin lines. It's chiseled. Is that what they say? It's chiseled. Pretty sure it was just taken in New York. Oh, okay. It's just so cool to me. I don't know. He's constantly getting so much praise from everybody. There's not many people saying anything negative. And when they do, it's like guys that always have bad takes. Like Shaq. But even Perkins have good takes when it comes to Wemby, for the most part. Sometimes he says things that's just kind of silly, like that last game. I don't know what he was even talking about during halftime. I don't know what he was talking about. He said they're giving him a lot of different looks. That's why Wemby's struggling. And then you show the highlights, and it's like, oh, he's just missing open shots. Like, what? His son's jawline is wild. It's a good jawline. I heard Wemby was taken all over New York, but I didn't see anything about it. Oh, really? I can see that. I'm surprised Spurs fans didn't take that. You knowing that information, I'm surprised they didn't take that and say, oh, he's moving to New York now. You know they would. Actually, Brady looks quite tall before Wemby like that. I mean, Brady's like, what, 6'3"? I mean, he was an NBA quarterback, bro. He's like 6'4"? How tall is Brady? Tom Brady height. Look at me. I said NBA quarterback? NFL quarterback. Sorry. He was an NFL quarterback. Dude, 6'4"? Yeah. I was right on the money. Yeah, he was a quarterback. The edited photo of Brady is funny. I don't know what that. I haven't seen that. Is it with Wemby? I don't see an edited photo. Yep. No. Good stuff. Great stuff. Wonderful. I ain't mad at that. They made him as tall as Wemby. Oh, really? Dude, I want to see that. Hold on. Is it on Twitter? I'm going to look for it. I'm going to waste some time and look for this. Tom Brady. Wemby. All right, let me look for one that's like really. Okay, this got a lot of like. So somebody in the comments will probably. No, I don't see anything. Is Devin gonna play full game? I don't know. It's a game by game. Be happy that he's played some already. Be happy with that. Because I really want to see him on Tuesday. I want to see us go against OKC. Oh, here it is. Oh, Tom Brady posted it himself, huh? Is this really Tom Brady? See, you always got to check with Twitter, man. You never know if it's the real Tom Brady or not. Okay, so here it is. That's a terrible edit. And why is he so close? He's like so close to him. That is funny. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, see, I bet he gets at least 20. I don't know. This is great stuff, though. Oh, Skip Bayless replies.
Thomas Edward. This doesn't surprise me at all. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., he's packing the same size as Wemby. This doesn't.
By the way, I have not watched any First Take. I haven't watched any Undisputed. It's all BS. You're better off watching YouTubers. And I'm not even talking about myself. Just any YouTuber is just so much better than whatever they got going on. I don't care about all their narratives. I mean, when people say narrative, that's like, you know, kind of a gross word. It's like, yeah, everyone says that, like, oh, I don't want to hear their narrative. But no, like, literally, Skip Bayless' narrative is so ridiculous. Like, every single time. It's so much post-talk justifying things. It's so infuriating. Oh, yeah, I saw Shannon Sharp with Ocho Cinco. That was cool. But it's just so infuriating. It's like something happens on the court, and now we just create this entire narrative around it. It's just all this post-talk justifying. He just makes stuff up. Not true at all, the stuff he says. It's so terrible. Those shows are so terrible. Like I said, you're better off just watching YouTube, like, people. Just watch YouTubers. Most of the time they know what they're talking about. If it's Spurs related, I'm pretty confident in my takes. But like even the YouTubers that cover the entire NBA, they know their stuff. Like, just watch them, dude. Don't bother. Don't bother. DJ hit a game winner. That's cool. DJ had a stupid great game the other night. Let me look up DeJounte Murray. Actually, no, I'm gonna go to Twitter. Look this up. DeJounte Murray. Here we go. I'm watching it. Let's see. Oh, for 3, huh? Wow. He shot that with no hesitation. What the heck was he thinking? What was I can't tell who that is. What was number 20 thinking? What was he thinking? What was Magic thinking? Why did he close in? There was no reason for him to close in. You're up by 2. Oh, that's terrible. Good job by DeJounte, though, finishing that. That's what's up. What were they thinking? Why would he close in right there? Is DJ now the main guy in Atlanta? I don't think so. I think it's still Trae Young. Don, did you really? Don literally tagged me in a bunch of welcome to the NBA moments. I got you. Let's see here. Don, you ridiculous. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it. I'll have enough videos to last till Monday, so that's good. So we'll have those ready, locked and loaded to go. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. So we'll have those locked and loaded, ready to go. So that'll be good. And then as far as next week, our next live stream would definitely be Tuesday. And I just haven't decided whether or not Tuesday is going to be Let's Go Live or if Tuesday's gonna, live during the game, or if Tuesday's gonna be let's do a post game. I'm not 100% sure yet, but just give me some time. I think it just really depends on how I'm feeling on Tuesday before I like make that move. Keke Palmer is seeking restraining order against Darius Jackson and requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son. Palmer has accused Jackson of abusing her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship in court documents filed on Thursday. Well, duh. Like, obviously Obviously. I believe that 110 times over that this dude was probably abusive. The way he reacted to, like, her, like, dancing with Usher. Yeah, no, of course this dude's, yeah. I believe that. Weirdo. That was really weird, man. The layer of insecurity was crazy. And people were like, well, he's just saying this because she's a mom and she needs, like, shut up. He didn't have to say that in public. If they wanted to talk about it, they could have talked about it. Shut up. All right. I guess that's it. Oh, man. Ooh. All right. This was a nice stream. I always enjoy talking to you guys. Oh, man. I got to go out of town. Yeah. I got to go out of town tomorrow. So what I'll probably do is I'm talking out loud. I'll get a couple videos ready now. And then tomorrow, when I get home, I'll go ahead and do the thumbnails for the rest. Because I don't need to stay up. Because if I do all the thumbnails right now, I'm going to be up to like 1:30. And I don't need that because I'm going to be driving a lot tomorrow. I need to go to sleep. I'm going to do one thumbnail, have that video for tomorrow, and then I'll finish up the thumbnails later. It's going to be too much. I need you to still be live for a minute. Got to use the bathroom. Yes, Dark. It's just going to be me and you. We're just going to be live. Just me and you. Just... I actually got to be live for once since I'm caught up on Spurs games. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I got to get these. I got to even decide what I'm going to post tomorrow. But we'll see. There's a live action Avatar The Last Airbender series. Oh gosh, this is going to be a thing, isn't it? Just a bunch of adaptations. Have a safe trip. Thank you. All right, guys. You have a good one. Like I say all the time, if you want to support the channel, you can go to clanthemerchfan.com. Link in the description. Or like I said before, I'll give you more information on it, but I will be doing $200 Spurs tickets giveaway, and it's like super simple to enter. By the way, it's literally just downloading the app. Just give me a minute so I can put it in my bio, set up some graphics and all that, so I can make it a little bit more clear, and then we'll get that popping. But just give me a second because I have to get some things ready. So hopefully I can get all that ready over the course of this weekend, and then say Monday we can start pushing it a little bit. But if you are interested, you can at least send me a message on Instagram or Twitter now, and that's fine too. And I can give you the link early. But yeah, it's super easy. It's just downloading like an app. So, but yeah. Anyways, I will get with you guys later. Thanks for chilling with me. But until next time, bye.